When Brad Pitt tried but couldn't understand Trump supporters. Take our country back? Where'd it go? The 2024 presidential campaigns are progressing in full swing, with former U.S. President Donald Trump facing off against his Democrat opponent, Kamala Harris. At one point in the past, Hollywood actor Brad Pitt had tried to understand the mindset of people in America who supported the Republican presidential candidate Trump. It turns out, Pitt failed to reason with the Trump supporters' mindset. In a 2016 interview with the New York Times Style magazine, he shared his thoughts on the political scenario of the country and the presidential candidates back then. Coming from Oklahoma, southern Missouri, which leans more towards a Trump voice, I try to understand it, the Babylon actor told the publication. Pitt was born in Oklahoma and raised in Missouri until he moved to New York City at the height of his success in Hollywood. It seems that the people who suffer the most end up betting for the party that would hurt them. And so, I try to understand where they're coming from, he further mentioned. You gotta understand, he explained, that it's also in our DNA. Most Americans don't have time to watch CNN, Fox, and Al Jazeera. They're trying to make the rent and get the kids fed, they're tired when they get home, and they want to forget about everything. And so suddenly when this voice comes in, and it doesn't have to be a voice of substance, saying he's fed up with all of this, that's the part that hooks into the DNA. Pitt firmly believed that there is strength in unity compared to isolation and separation. A Trump supporter is fighting against just about everything, Pitt added. What does he even mean, take our country back? Would someone please explain that to me? Where'd it go? When questioned about Brexit, Pitt mentioned that he never thought it would happen, just like he never thought Trump would be in charge of the country. According to Variety, Pitt talked about Trump once again in 2020 while delivering a speech post his Oscar win for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. He called out the Trump impeachment trial for blocking the testimony of former security advisor John Bolton. They told me I only have 45 seconds up here, which is 45 seconds more than the Senate gave John Bolton this week. He spoke on stage, holding his Academy Award trophy. I'm thinking maybe Quentin does a movie about it in the end. The adults do the right thing. Arriving backstage after receiving his award, Pitt was questioned about his comments about Bolton. I was really disappointed with this week, he mentioned. I think when gamesmanship trumps doing the right thing, it's a sad day, and I don't think we should let it slide. I'm very serious about that. I think it's time to go disappear for a while now, and get back to making things. Previously, Pitt's ex-wife, actress Angelina Jolie, also slammed Trump for temporary denial of U.S. entry to people from 7 primarily Muslim countries in 2017. According to the New York Times, Jolie wrote a column on the website of the newspaper. Americans have shed blood to defend the idea that human rights transcend culture, Jolie wrote. Every time we depart from our values, we worsen the very problem we are trying to contain. We must never allow our values to become the collateral damage of a search for greater security. Shutting our door to refugees or discriminating among them is not our way.